bitter criticism. This time is sweet criticism, because just saw the best Chinese movie I've ever seen. In Spanish is Una niña de Hunan, which translating to English is a girl from Hunan. I'm going to see if that's right. A girl from Hunan. A girl, yeah. Look. Well, this movie director, two directors, Xie Ulan, I don't know if they are men or women, male or females. I don't understand Chinese, I don't know them. I hope someday to understand Chinese. But this time is a movie from 1986. And it's wonderful. I actually, right here is saying it's a drama, but my opinion is not a drama. Is a wonderful movie about the countryside. The comment it came to my mind after reading on a daily basis Cgtn is that, and listening to some podcasts about China, is that few people are still living in the countryside. There's a lot of people that came to the city. So that's the question. Should farmers, peasants move to the city? That was the question of these victims of dogmas, and that's what can I say. But the movie is fantastic constructed. The script is very well done. Of course there's some drama, but in the end is all but love. It's a story of love, It's a love story actually. So pretty nice movie. A girl from Hunan, and I guess I have some news from Cgtn. Yeah. Just keeping my interest on China. June 3rd, 2025. China reports over 650 million inter-regional trips during Dragon Boat Festival holiday. I didn't read Cgtn today, and I should read Al Jazeera economy, but right now I am the mood of the movie. On the mood. And there's a picture here. Passengers are pictured on a Nanjing railway station platform in Nanjing, East China's Jiangsu province. This is not Hunan. I'm going to pay attention what happened in Hunan by Cgtn, what Cgtn says about Hunan. But by now, China reported more than 653.7 million inter-regional passengers trips during the just concluded Dragon Boat Festival holiday. Data from the Ministry of Transport showed on Tuesday. The figure represents a 2.5% increase compared to the same holiday last year, the ministry said. This year's Dragon Boat Festival, also known as the Duangwu Festival, was celebrated on May 31, and the public holiday ran from May 31 to June 2nd. A breakdown of the data shows that road traffic accounted for the lion's share of these trips, with over 597,032 million trips made by road during the holiday. Railway passenger trips totaled 48.03 million, while the waterway passenger volume came in at 2.73 million. Airlines handled 5.63 million passenger trips during the holiday, according to the data. Sources: Xinhua News Agency. So a lot of people having fun in holiday. This is more interesting to me after watch this movie from the 80s from China. This is more interesting. China, June 3rd, 2025. China rejects U.S. claims that it violates Geneva Talks consensus. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Lin Jiang on Tuesday rejected the repeated U.S. claims that China is violating the consensus reached during the China-U.S. economic and trade talks in Geneva during the United States to stop spreading disinformation. China has acted responsibly, taking the consensus reached in the Geneva talks seriously and implementing it rigorously, Lin stated at a regular press briefing. The United States has seriously undermined the consensus by successively introducing multiple discriminatory restrictive measures against China, including issuing guidance on AI chip export controls, halting sales on chip design software to China, and announcing the revocation of visas for Chinese students, Lin said. The U.S. move has harmed China's legitimate rights and interests, and China formally opposes this and has logged stern representations, the spokesperson said, stressing that pressure and coercion are not the correct way to deal with China. He urged the United States to respect the fact, stop spreading disinformation, correct its own mistakes, and take concrete actions to safeguard the consensus reached during the Geneva talks. Source: Xinhua News Agency. And the very last one says something about China, but this is technology news. They are talking about fighter jets. Technology, June 3rd, 2025. Former designer decodes secrets of China's Cg-10 fighter jet series. Is a bigger news, 3 minutes. And there's a fighter jet, J-10 fighter jet performs at the 15th China International Aviation and Aerospace Exhibition in Shuhai, South China's Guangdong province. A veteran former designer involved in the development of the J-10 fighter jet series has unveiled some of the secrets behind the iconic Chinese-made jet, which has recently been in the spotlight for its role in international conflicts. The J-10 fighter jet, also dubbed quote-unquote vigorous dragon, is a single-engine multi-role combat aircraft using a delta wing and canard design developed by the AVIC Chengdu Aircraft Industrial Group (CEO) Limited. The J-10CE is an improved version of the J-10 designed for export as a single-engine, single-seat, multi-role, third-generation fighter jet. In an aircraft hangar in southwest China's Chengdu City, Xi Ping, the former deputy chief designer who was involved in the development of the J-10 fighter jet, said that the J-10CE features collaborative combat capabilities, long-range multi-target strikes and multi-mode precision strikes, against ground targets, even in strong electromagnetic interference environments. Quote, it's been over 40 years since development started for the J-10 series, but as you can see, it still looks so beautiful and modern. This fighter jet has a canard configuration. This is the canard wing. What's the benefit of it? When it intersects with the leading edge of the main wing, it creates a vortex, and this vortex, after passing over the upper surface of the wing, increases the airflow speed, which in turn increases its lift, end quote, said the 86-year-old designer. Although its design dates back more than 40 years, the J-10CE remains a powerful fighter thanks to continuous technological upgrades. For example, to reduce its radar cross-section, the aircraft's cockpit has been coated with a special film. Additionally, its intake has been designed with a unique structure, further enhancing its stealth capabilities. Quote, this intake is called a quote unquote clamshell intake. That intake is located underneath the aircraft's fuselage with a gap in the middle, allowing the low energy boundary layer airflow to be directed into the gap and expelled. This helps reduce the aircraft's drag. The weight of this kind of intake is also light, end quote, said she. Over the years, radar and weaponry systems have undergone significant improvements, enhancing the aircraft's capabilities in modern combat. These upgrades have substantially improved the aircraft's operational range and firepower, making the J-10CE a formidable force in the sky. Quote, in the past, the J-7 and J-8 fighters we work on were quote-unquote nearsighted. Why? Because they couldn't detect targets at long distances. Now, with an advanced radar technology, the J-10 fighter jet can detect targets up to about 200 kilometers. Additionally, the J-10 fighter jet has 11 external hardpoints, which can carry weapons, various pods, and long-range beyond visual range missiles. So it possesses formidable lethality, end quote, said she. And well, that's it. That was news from my beloved China. I hope someday to live in Hainan.